It should be a good one today. Perfect one to jump into. Okay, perfect. That being said, if you guys don't mind just muting yourselves, and we'll go through the plan for today. So I'm going to take you through a warm-up, just general body weight type of stuff, getting the core warmed up, getting the body feeling good. Shouldn't be too sore after yesterday. A couple of you guys said a little bit sore, nothing too crazy that we did. Then we're going to go into 3 rounds. Well, let me just pull this up here. This is not for time, but it is going to be a continuous pace. So you're going to stick with one pace through. It's not supposed to be a sprint, not supposed to be crazy on the heart rate or anything like that. Nothing too insane. You're going to go through 9 on the right side, bent over row. Tempo is just slow and controlled. So I don't want to see anyone doing this, like super, super quick. We're just going to go nice and slow and controlled up and down. So it's going to be 9 on the right side. Then we're going to do 21 good mornings. So I know everyone's going to have different equipment that they're working with, different things they have available. So whatever works for you here, these can definitely just be unweighted, where I have my arms up. I'm going to hinge my hips back, coming down so I feel that stretch of the hamstring, and then squeezing my bum at the top. It is 21, so you will definitely feel it, especially if you go a little bit slower, just to get a little bit more tension through those reps. Another option could be if you have a weight. Imagine this is my weight. I can hold it at my chest, and then same thing, just to add a little bit of resistance. Another option is to do banded, like we do in the gym, with a band under my feet, around my shoulders, down and then up. Or if you have a barbell, the same thing, the barbell can go across the back rack position there. Again, just adds a little bit of weight. Yeah, 21 of those. Then we'll do the left side bent over row. So same thing, that nice and slow tempo. And then it's going to be 21 arch ups with the arms in a W position. So you're going to come down to the ground. Here, you guys see me? Arms are going to be here. You're going to lift up and down 21 times. So you should really be able to feel that squeeze through the shoulder blades as you come up. Great work for the upper back. I know some of you guys did 150 of these on Sunday. I'm sorry. You'll be super strong at them today. Yeah, so 3 rounds through that. No specific rest in between each round. Denny, do you mind muting yourself?
Sorry, yeah, it's my dog.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, all just done continuous pace. Nothing too insane there. Then after that, we're gonna go through a 6-minute AMRAP. It's gonna be air squats. So you're gonna get as many squats as you can in the 6 minutes. However, on the minute, you're gonna stop what you're doing and do 10 sit-ups, okay? These can be straight leg, these can be butterfly, whatever is gonna be better to protect the low back there. So imagine I'm doing my squats, and then when I say go, squats, you're gonna come down and do either straight leg sit-up, legs nice and straight, coming down, and then up, or I can go into that butterfly position, the same thing, up and down. Then once you're finished your 10, you're gonna go right back to your squats. Get as many squats as you can in the remainder of that minute before the sit-ups come back up. Your score is gonna be how many reps you can get through in that 6 minutes. So a couple options again, depending on what you have available, what kind of stimulus you're after. If you wanna make it a little bit less resistance, but go a bit faster, just do air squats, so body weight squats. If you want to add a bit more intensity, you can add some weight. You can do goblet squats. You can do, if you have a barbell, front rack squats. You can choose the weight again. So body weight, you'll be able to go a little bit faster, probably do more reps. With the weighted version, obviously it's going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more taxing through the legs. So a couple different variations. You can choose your flavor for that piece. Cool? Awesome. Okay, great. We're going to start on the ground. We're going to go into our quad position, so on the hands and knees. And then nice and slow, you're going to go through cat and cow. So you're going to arch through your spine as you look up. Your cow position and your cat, you're going to round through the spine. we'll spend about 30 seconds to a minute there, just opening up through the hips, the upper back, the neck a little bit. Yeah, so all fours. So you're gonna reach the hips to the sky, look up, and then you're gonna round in that opposite position. Good. And then come back to a neutral spine, so nice and flat back. Keep the core nice and tight. We're gonna go into bird dogs. So opposite arm, opposite leg are gonna lift and then come back to center. So again, we'll just cycle through this about 30 seconds to a minute. Try to keep that core nice and stable so you're not opening up. It's just the hip, or sorry, the leg and the arm that's moving out. The midline staying nice and stable. Awesome. And from here, lower yourselves down onto your bellies. We're gonna go into a little bit of a push-up variation. So hands are gonna be at your chest. You're going to lift your hands up off the ground, squeezing again through the shoulder blades. Then from here, you're gonna come up to a pedestal position. Use your knees if you want to. It's more so for a chest warm-up and upper back warm-up. So hands are gonna come up, pause for 3 seconds, and then push up. Lower yourself back down. So we'll go through that about a minute. Nice and slow. Focus on that activation. Elbows stay nice and close to the body, not flaring out. Use as much legs as you need to for these. Don't forget the hands lift for 3 seconds. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Great. And from here, come onto your backs. We're gonna go into dead bugs. So legs are gonna be up 90 degrees, shoulders are gonna be off the ground. You're gonna alternate opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping that core tight. Nice and slow, about a minute. You should feel the low back in contact with the ground the whole time. Feel like you're pulling your belly button down into the floor. That pelvic tilt. Perfect. And from here, feet are gonna go onto the ground. We're gonna go into glute bridges. So from here, again, that pelvic tuck, so pulling my ribs and belly button down together. And then from here, I'm just gonna lift my hips to the sky, squeeze my bum, and then down. Glute activation, about a minute here. Ready, go. So just the hips lifting up and down, you're not rocking onto your shoulders. Great, and make your way back up to your feet. Good. Next piece is gonna be more so for the heart rate, just bringing it up a touch. We're gonna go into a minute of slow burpees. So I want you to think of these burpees like you're going at like half speed. So it should take you quite a bit of time to go through every rep. Okay, so about a minute there, just nice and slow burpees. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, slow. Like you're moving through molasses or some thick water. Have 20 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Good. Bring one knee to your chest. You can do some ankle circles here. From here, keep balancing on that standing leg. We're going to go into a T position, so legs going to kick behind. We're going to balance. Squeezing again through the shoulder blades. Keep that standing leg and the leg out behind, nice and strong. About 20 seconds to go. Core nice and tight. Back should be flat as a board. If you fall out of it, no worries at all. Come back into it. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back up. We're just gonna hold that position. If you wanna try to kick that leg out, look at my socks, do so. It's like we're all giving each other like a foot high five. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, other leg's gonna come up, give it a good squeeze. Again, do some ankle circles. Okay, we're gonna balance on this leg again. Other leg's gonna kick out behind. We're gonna hold that T. Keep strong through both legs. Like there's energy coming out of both of the bottoms of your feet. Upper back nice and strong, core tight. Three, 2, 1. Bring that knee to your chest. Squeeze the bum. If you want to try to bring that leg out, squeeze the quad. This will help a lot with the L-sits, that quad strength, that hip flexor strength. 3, 2, 1. Good, and shake it out. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna go through these movements that are gonna be in our strength work. We've done all these before, shouldn't be anything too new for you guys. But for the bent over rows, if you don't have a bench or a couch or something like that to balance on, if you do, your position looks like this. So if you're using a bench or a table for stability, one knee is going to go on there. The arm that's doing the work, that leg's going to be straight. So from here, you're going to row up and down, okay? If I don't have that option, what I'm going to do is one leg's going to come out in front, and then what other opposite arm is going to do the work. So I'm going to have a little bit of pressure through that leg, and the other arm's going to work. So a couple of options there to have it more supported in that position. So it'll be 9 bent over rows with the right side. So again, that tempo, just nice and slow. I guess I should do my proper position. Nice and slow 9 times. Then 21 good mornings. So my good morning could just be unweighted. Think of it like this, guys. You're hinging over a countertop. That's where I'm breaking. My knees are never coming forward. I'm just hinging at the hip. My back's gonna stay nice and flat. And just like in warm up, I'm gonna keep my ribs and belly button tucked down together. So not arching through that low back. That's gonna stay nice and tight, nice and flat. I'm just going as far down as I can feel that stretch through my hamstrings. I'm gonna squeeze my bum as I stand. So glutes and hamstrings working here, okay? So again, I can do it unweighted. I can hold a weight at my chest. If I have a band, I can do the banded version around my shoulders or a barbell across my back. Okay, so 21 there. Then it's gonna be 9 bent over rows on the left side, same thing, nice and slow. 9 reps there. And then 21 of those arch ups with the arms in a W. So up here, I'm gonna lift and down. My feet are gonna squeeze together. They're not gonna be out here or bent. I'm gonna really work on squeezing them together. And that may mean I only can go up to here and then down. That's totally okay. That just means you're working the glutes and the hamstrings and you're not putting pressure into that low back. Okay, I wanna give you guys about 2 minutes to practice all 3 of those movements. If you have questions, please let me know. Eric, if you have questions, let me know. Good, awesome. Good. Really feel that lat in the upper back working in the row. Slow and controlled through these. Yeah. Feet stay under the hips for these good mornings. Check in.
You used to put, sorry, are you supposed to keep your head down like with the good, the arch thing, or head up?
Neutral neck, so chin tucked. So it should be a straight line.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Remember, guys, in these good mornings, if you are doing them unweighted, add a slight tempo to make them a little bit more challenging, a little bit more time under tension.
For that good mornings,
Yep.
do I bend my knees a little bit? Or is it like, okay.
Slight.
Okay.
What's the tempo for the arch ups?
No tempo. Just do them. No tempo for the arch ups. Last 30 seconds or so. Okay, awesome. Bring it on in. Okay, so for this part, it's not for time. It is 3 rounds continuous. But of course, if you feel like you need to take a little rest or break, obviously feel free to. This is your strength portion, not meant to be to total failure, anything like that. So find a continuous pace to go through this. I'm going to give you about 12-ish minutes to work through. Again, it's going to be 9 of those right arm bent over rows, 21 good mornings, 9 left arm bent over rows, and then 21 of the arch ups, 3 times through. Anyone have any questions about any of these movements? No? Feeling confident? Eric, you feeling good? Okay, perfect. Well, get yourselves situated, and then we'll get this one going.
What's the timeline again? 9 minutes?
12.
Oh, 12.
Yep. Shouldn't take that long though, but just in case. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Make sure the back's nice and flat through these. Core stays solid. Awesome, guys. Good. Watching the good mornings. The knees aren't shifting forwards. Keeping them pulled back just to that posterior chain, the back half of the body that's doing the work here. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Think about the form in these arch ups. Feet together. Should feel a squeeze through the glutes, the upper back. Keep that chin tucked. Looks like we're all into round 2. Awesome. Chris, let your chest fall a little more. Yeah. Awesome. Just feel the burn, the booty burn. Awesome. We do a lot of hollow body and hollow positions. These arch ups we need to be doing as well. Think of that beat swing that we do on the barbell. Such a vital position. If you ever watch gymnasts, they basically just go through two positions, the hollow body and the arch body. And they just generate momentum through those two positions. Core is definitely not just abs. Abs, obliques, erectors, glute strength, shoulder stability. All comes from that midline. Looks like we're all on the last round. Awesome. Few minutes left here, guys. As you finish up, grab some water, do some stretching. We do a lot of air squats or squats coming up. So if you want to do some couch stretch or pigeon pose before then. Again, as you finish up, some couch stretch, pigeon pose. Just get those hips a bit looser before we got our air squats. Ooh, Ryan's bringing out the weight vest. That's a good idea. Great idea. Danny,
Ryan,
you
does
told
it
your
still
dog.
fit?
Sorry?
I just said, Ryan, does it still fit? So are we doing sit-ups at the top of the minute? Is that kind of how it goes, like squats till the minute?
That's exactly how it goes. Yeah,
But how many sit-ups then?
10.
Oh, just 10, and then you go back. Okay.
Yep, it's just that's your break, your sit-ups break. Ooh, weighted sit-ups too, awesome. Yeah, if you guys have a dog or a kid, you want to hold them, perfect, perfect.
Will we just be doing the sit-ups on the 1, 2, 3, and 4, or the 5 as well?
5 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 as well.
Oh yeah, we're doing 6.
Yeah, but not 6, just 5. Yeah. Okay, it looks like we're all finished. Anyone still going? No. Okay, perfect. Come on in for a sec. So just want to talk about these squats because I know they're going to be fast. I know you guys are going to be trying really hard to get as many reps as you can. So a proper squat looks like, of course, feet are going to go under the shoulders, toes slightly pointed out. My hips are going to go back and down till my bum passes below my knees. Squeeze my bum and stand. Down and up. So I got to make sure that I'm going to hit that full depth. And then as well, I'm going to squeeze my bum at the top. What happens a little bit with air squats as well is the chest tends to be like this, okay? We get tired, the upper body gets a little bit lazy. One big thing that can really help this is look up. As soon as I change my gaze from here to here, it's gonna help keep my chest up so much more than this. Because that's not a full rep either. I have to make sure I'm gonna push my hips through. So look up, chest up, hips go back and down. And yeah, feel free to use your arms for that little bit of momentum too, especially helps get you a little bit faster. What tends to happen with the depth, because again, if you're doing air squats, it's very common. We tend to get a little bit more on the balls of the feet. See how you can see my weight's very forward here? So it's hard to get full depth when I'm here. As soon as my weight gets into my heels and my hips, so much easier to get down to that full depth versus here. So just I want everyone to be really conscious of their air squats in this because I know we're going to try to go fast. I know we're going to try to get as many reps as we can. So I don't want to see sloppy reps. Just keep them clean, keep them beautiful like I know you guys can do. So the way this will go, 6-minute AMRAP, you're going to see how many squats you can do. At the top of the minute, so at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, You're gonna stop and do 10 sit-ups. Okay, again, these can be straight leg sit-ups, they can be butterfly sit-ups, the choice is yours. As soon as you're done your 10 sit-ups, you go right back to squats. Okay, so again, you're gonna wanna do these sit-ups and do the transition quite quickly so you can get back to accumulating your reps. This one's a kind of a fun one because that first minute is when you're gonna get the most reps because there's no squats in that first minute. Okay, so you have a full 60 seconds to get as many squats as you can. Then after that, it's gonna slow down a bit just because you have that annoyance of the sit-ups to get done. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes to practice some air squats and some sit-ups. See if you need any more hip opening. So again, you can do some of the pigeon pose like I was saying earlier, or some couch stretch, opening the hips up there. These can be done unweighted with a little bit of weight, goblet squat style. Weight vest definitely works. Barbell if you have one. The choice is yours. I want to see everyone do a couple squats. Good. You guys are so cute. Make them synchro the entire time. Alan, what I'd recommend when you hold the kettlebell, your arms are really far out here. It's gonna be taxing. Bring them closer under like you would a front rack. Keep everything nice and close. Yeah, like that. Do you like holding it by the horns like that? Yeah, Amanda, for sure.
I do it that way because that's the more difficult one for competition.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I will have the timer up for you guys as well, so you can see where you're at when the squats, when the sit-ups are coming up. But of course, I'll call it out too. We're gonna go in a minute. Get water. Shake it out, little dance party. Yeah. Anyone have any questions? No? Okay. Legs are gonna be jello after this one. You all can see that? I'll make it big for you. Okay. Thumbs up if you're ready to go. Thumbs up if you're excited. Yeah, baby. Tuesday. Woo! Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. How many reps can you do in this first minute? Can you go unbroken? You're 30 seconds in. Awesome job, guys. Three, two, one. Sit-ups, 10 sit-ups. When you're done, right back to squats. Really use the exhale as you sit up for these. Makes them a hell of a lot easier. Yeah, right back to squats when you're done your sit-ups. Watch that chest collapse. Keep it nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, sit-ups. Awesome job, guys. Keep those transitions quick. Right when you're done, back up to your feet, start again. Big breath and go. Three, 2, 1, sit-ups. Halfway through. Think of how easy wall balls are gonna feel getting back into the gym after all these squats. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, sit-ups. Almost there, guys, almost done. Nice, Eric. Guys are doing great. Three, 2, 1, sit-ups. Your last set here. All right, see how many squats you can push through for the last time. You got 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Ooh, there's some energy output now. Awesome job. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great work. Awesome. Grab water, shake your legs out. Six minutes never felt so fun, right? Am I right? Cool, awesome. We're gonna do some stretching. We're gonna actually start with the chest. You're gonna come down to the ground. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have both your legs and your arms to one side, like a fetal position. Take your top arm. You're gonna slowly try to keep contact with that hand on the ground the whole time. Make a big circle as you come up, opening till your arms are parallel. Then you're gonna reverse it, coming back down to meet it, okay? So we'll spend about a minute just going through there, opening up through the chest, through the T-spine. Try to make that big circle. Somewhere you're trying to keep your hand on the ground. So you're going up and around your head. Do you want to watch me again? So you're here. So you're up and over.
I don't have enough room.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
I keep hitting furniture.
That's fair enough.
I'll try
Okay.
different. I'm gonna try a different position. Let me see.
That works then. That's funny. If you find there are certain sticky points, try to go extra slow through there. See if you can open it up. Bring some life and light into those areas. You might notice side to side is going to feel different. Different areas are tight. Dominant arms. Okay, and let's switch sides. I think some of you have already, but switch sides if you haven't switched already. Yeah, again, find those tight spots, go nice and slow. All right, and from here, come up onto your bum. Your feet are gonna be planted on the ground, knees are gonna face up towards the sky. And then from here, bring both your knees over to the left side. So you should have kind of this 90-degree angle happening in both feet. Flex your toe in the front. And then from here, you're gonna lean over that left leg. So you feel a good stretch through the outer glute adductor as well. We're just gonna hang out here. Let yourself relax down. We'll be here about a minute. See if you can get a little bit more length into it. Maybe bring your elbows down to the ground. Your forehead to the ground if you're super flexible. Hip mobility, so important. Good. From here, keep your legs where they are. Now, keeping your torso straight, you're gonna bring your knees back up to face the sky, and you're gonna switch other side. A little bit of rotation through there. So same thing, 90 degrees in the front leg and the back leg, and start to bend over that right leg. Keep that front toe flexed, just helps to protect the knee. Again, might notice one side's tighter than the other side. Totally fine, just find where you feel you can get a little bit of release through those hips. So 30 seconds. And then from here, we're gonna go through that position, so back and forth, just getting some rotation through the hip flexors, nice and slow, just about 30 seconds here. Windshield wipering the legs back and forth. Through some internal, external rotation. Good. And then we're gonna go into a pigeon pose, my favorite stretch ever. So to set up, we'll go onto our knees, then move both our legs to the right side. Take that right leg, it's gonna go behind you. You're gonna try to sink down into that left hip. So you can kind of play around with your hand position here, either up on your hands. If you want a bit more, you can come down to your elbows. A little bit more, you can move towards that left leg to sink into the hip a tiny bit more as well. Keep the toe flexed. Again, it's gonna help protect the knee. Should feel a good stretch through the hip flexor and the outer hip of that left glute. So good. And we'll switch sides. Same thing, come up to your knees. Both legs gonna go to the left side. Take that leg, it's gonna come back, and then sink down into that right hip. Again, up on the hands, elbows, or you can move yourself towards that right leg. Whatever feels good. Good. And then last one's gonna be back on the bum. We're gonna go into a butterfly stretch. Feet are gonna be together. You're gonna hold onto your ankles or your feet. You're gonna gently push down your legs with your elbows and try to come forward slightly. Feel a good stretch through the adductors. I have very bad mobility here, so do not judge me. Marco's got great mobility. See if you can breathe into it and sink down a little bit more and more. Close that gap a little bit. Keep the back flat though. And if you want a little bit more, you can take your hands out in front of you. Whew. And see how far you can bring those hands out in front. Nice job, guys. Well, I know what position I need to work on. Ugh. Okay, come on in, unmute yourselves. Let me know how it went. You guys did awesome, awesome. How were the legs? Were they feeling good? Was it tough to keep going?
Okay.
Yeah? Natasha's like, ah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Was it hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Was it a lot of lactic acid in the quads?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. About how many reps did you guys get? Mario, what'd you get?
Oh, I don't know, 80?
80?
Ish.
Awesome. How about you, Ryan?
It was around 114,
100? Nice.
115.
Jen?
141.
140. Damn. Danny?
152.
Nice.
Oh.
Marco? Oh, Marco's on mute.
I got 45 with or 65 with a 45 weight.
Awesome. Great job. Natalie, what'd you and Eric get?
We got 90 something. I didn't quite count mine.
That's awesome. You guys survived. That's awesome. Great job, Eric. How about you, Alan?
I got 90 with 45.
90. Great. Sarah?
108.
108. Perfect. Brendan and Malachi?
I got 110.
Woo! You smashed that. What are you, Brendan? 110?
105 with 35 pounds.
Great job. Natasha, you got 80?
96.
96. Oh, perfect. That's great. How about you, Charles?
118.
118. Great job. Alina, what'd you do?
89.
Great job. Awesome. And Keith, are you there?
Then we have the monitor.
Yeah, I got like 120. I think.
120. Damn. Great job. Well, you guys survived. Another day in the books. Great work. That's it for today. If I don't see you before next week, enjoy the rest of the week. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler out, which will be nice as well. But yeah, any questions, let me know. If you guys do the core after, let me know how it goes. You can complain to me all you want. I feel your pain. Awesome. We'll end on a 3, 2, 1 clap. Bring your hands out in front. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That's not bad.
Not bad. I give that an 8 out of 10. Proud of you guys. All right, have a great day.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you.